Hello guys, and welcome to another developed video. Today taking an in-depth look at Coca-Cola Europacific Partners PLC. It is a British multinational bottling company operating as the world's largest independent Coca-Cola bottler by net revenue. It is involved in the marketing, production, and distribution of Coca-Cola products and other drinks such as Capri Sun, Monster, and Relentless. So first of all, we start with the valuation. They have a great 6.65% free cash flow yield and a price to earnings of 25.18. Their business metrics look okay. Their ROIC is 6.6%, the return on equity is 16.7%, the return on tangible assets is 10.3%, and the current ratio is 0.82, which is not that great, but not that terrible either. Going on to Graham's revised valuation formula, with a 4.69 estimated earnings per share, 7.5% growth rate, and a 5.45% current yield on AAA corporate bonds, we get an intrinsic value of $54.9. Next, going on to the discounted cash flow model, using a 7.5% growth rate with a 2% perpetual and an 8% discount rate, we get an intrinsic value of $96.66. Their historical multiple has been 20 over the past 10 years, so they're trading above the historical average. Now, comparing to competitors, we've got Coca-Cola FEMSA, Coca-Cola Consolidated, and Económica Mexicana. I can't read this, it's a bit long, and also National Beverage Corp. So all of these are the competitors, and multiplying the average price to earnings of all of these with the earnings per share of Coca-Cola Europacific Partners, we get an intrinsic value of $65.94. Lastly, we've got the dividend discount model with a 5%, 5.5% growth rate for their dividend. We get an intrinsic value of $94.53. The output of all of these four is the average, and we get an intrinsic value of $78.01. Applying a 15% margin of safety, we get an intrinsic value of $66.31. So, in my opinion, this stock is greatly overvalued. Not that greatly, but it is pretty overvalued. Personally, I would buy in at about 65 to 70 because it seems to have a lot of growth left in it. It is growing very well. It has okay business metrics, so the management is not great, but is also not terrible. They put a strong emphasis on dividends. Also, that's a great thing. So it's slightly above average as a company, and I believe that maybe a 15, 20, 25, even 30% margin of safety would be great. But for now, they're definitely not a buy, in my opinion. They're merely a hold. If you have them, I do not think you should sell it, but I think you should not buy anymore. You should just wait for a better price. If you believe this is a buy, of course you can buy because my recommendations should not be taken as financial advice. They are just my own opinions, so I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own due diligence and you should find out if they're a buy or not. Um, Also, Coca-Cola Europacific Partners. Not many people have heard of it. This is an under the radar stock, so if it ever drops to a great valuation, I think you'll be fine because a lot of companies that drop to a great valuation have a very little space of opportunity. So by the time you get the money to buy the stock, you've lost it. This is a under the radar company, so you've got sort of luck here. Maybe they go to $60, $50, and they stay there for a year while you accumulate because DCAing is the greatest thing in investing, to be honest, guys. You just should DCA. Warren Buffett said it too. And yeah, this is a great stock to DCA into if the stock drops. But for now, they are not a buy, in my opinion. Before ending the video, I'd like to talk a bit about our affiliate for today, Ticker Data. Ticker Data is the tool that I used. So you see here that I put in the ticker symbol. For example, I want to put in Microsoft. I put in Microsoft and I get all of this data in real time for the fiscal year that I want. I get the DCF, I get grams valuation, historical multiples. So you see here, counting cash flow, grams, dividend discount model. So this is a great tool. Also, do not forget to check out my investing blog from the link in the description below, where I post in-depth analysis on diverse set of investing topics and ideas. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.